Hey, friends. So, what is a body acceptance mentor? Anyway, you've probably seen that I've put out there that I am a body acceptance mentor. Maybe you've been wondering. And frankly, I've been intending to put information out about it for the past couple of months. And I've just found it a little bit tricky to try to describe. It's almost easier to say what it isn't because people have been confused. But why don't I start with my story? Because really, that's how it's all come to be. So I was approached after teaching a yoga class by somebody who's a leader at their church and asked if I could go to their church and speak about body positivity. And it felt like it was kind of coming out of left field. I'd never done anything like that before, but it also felt really right and exciting. So I was like, yes, I will say yes to that opportunity. So I went to the church. I put something together just about my own journey and um, thoughts on, you know, pressures that we feel and that kind of thing. And it went over really well. It's the kind of church that they do service and then they do a discussion afterwards, and there's some beautiful sharing afterwards, and a lot of people were saying, please keep doing the work that you're doing. This is really important. And I never really thought about it as being work that I was doing. uh, as far as I knew, it was kind of a one-off sort of situation. So but I felt called. So then I was like, okay, I have this information. People are interested. And I decided at the end of last year that I would put out a free talk on Zoom and invite people. It was at that time of the year where people have been right after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, when everybody's been sitting and eating way too much and that kind of thing, and maybe not feeling great about themselves, and start to feel pressure about diets and gym and that kind of thing. And I just wanted to make sure that the decisions that they would make are heartfelt, heart led. Not to say there's anything wrong with eating well and taking care of your body. In fact, I totally love that. Please do. Or don't. I mean, that's that's the thing, is that as a body acceptance mentor, I'm not going to tell you what to do one way or the other. I think that the body that we have is a gift that moves us along on our journey through life, and it makes sense to me to nourish it to the best of our ability. But you'll never find me like waving my finger like, don't be doing that, or you should be doing this or something. There's people out there who do that enough. If you were looking for a coach or a boot camp instructor or something, like, there's people for that if you want that. But that's not what I do. Um, so I was working with a friend trying to figure out a name for myself, and we landed on body acceptance mentor. Mentor was the important key there. I didn't want to be a coach because I feel like coach to me means you've had more education, I guess, and I haven't. Um, and mentor just sounded like kind of like a big sister. I do immerse myself in the culture of body acceptance regularly, and that's something that maybe not everybody is doing. And that's, I'm putting out content regularly to, being kind of a person that you can kind of follow and watch and that kind of thing to, kind of be part of it. I'm taking in, books and articles. I'm watching things all the time. And you know what? I'm not always reading and listening to things about body acceptance either. Sometimes I go the other way and I see, like rapid transformational body things, and, how to lose and shred and that kind of thing, because I'm interested in knowing what people are saying and looking in the comments to find out how it's being received and what people are saying and that kind of thing. So I really like immersing myself in all of it, figuring it out how it feels in my head and in my heart, and then putting it out there into the world. So I started out with free talks on Zoom that people can come to. I've done one workshop. I would like to do another one in September. Um, I'm a naturist and I'm a yoga instructor, so I teach both with clothes on and clothes off. And I feel like even if you're a person who is like open to the possibility of doing something in a naturist way, like a nude yoga class or going to a nude beach or something like that for the first time, even if you don't do it, even if you're thinking about it, like, and I just think that's incredible, right? Because I feel like the world that we live in, that's a little fringe. It's a fringe sort of thing to be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't really care. Maybe I don't, maybe, the shape of my body doesn't need to matter that much. And that's like sticking it to them. And I love doing that. Just, I feel like we're being sold a kind of a package and a lifestyle all the time. Like, this is what you should strive for, and here are the ways that you're falling short, and then people feel really bad about it. And oh my gosh, it's my passion. It is my love to help people to not feel that way. I always say life is too short, and there's a million and one things that we could be doing to connect and enjoy and just like do all the things. And I feel like we could be completely held back from all of that, all the things we want to do, by thinking that we don't look the right part, that we like, yeah, I'll get to that eventually. I just need to, lose some weight first. I just need to fix the skin first or something like that. But you could just not do that, and you could just do the thing that you want to do and not wait, because life's too short. You just never know. So anyway, that's Body Acceptance Mentor. That's the journey that I'm on right now. I'm learning what it's all about too. I'm making it up as I go. I'm watching other people who are doing the kind of work that I do, and following kind of a path that they lay. Now, an important thing is what a Body Acceptance Mentor isn't. And I wanted to put this out there because my brother was speaking to me about something, and he was talking about working out, and he stopped himself and he was like, oh, but I mean, I know you're a body acceptance mentor, so you're not like all about that. And I was saying, no, that's not true at all. As I said, I think this body is an amazing tool that moves us through life. And yeah, exercise is a part of it. If you can move your body and exercise, then I think that's great. Please do. The endorphins that come from it and all that jazz. I would definitely never tell somebody not to, especially since I'm a yoga instructor. That would be silly of me, of like, don't exercise. And then I would have crickets in my class instead. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea to take care of yourself. I'm also a big person, or a person that's big on, all things in moderation. So maybe if your body's like, oh, I really just need a nap, then maybe you really just need a nap, and you don't need to push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. Go ahead and get that Red Bull and go, go, go. No, thanks. Turn the page. No, no. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there in case I've been saying, Nikki, Body Acceptance Mentor, and you're like, what the heck is that? I am making it up more or less as I go, but very heart-led, very heart-led. And, yeah, so I'm planning to do some workshops. I'm doing an improv course in a couple of weeks that's going to help me with public speaking skills and leading workshops and that kind of thing. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to what's going to come. And if you have ideas or something that you would love to hear more about or see, then let me know. All right? There. Now we're all informed.